I have to tell you, got my little vintage cardigan on today, and for whatever reason, probably because I have giant breasts, it does not want to stay buttoned because it's like 40 years old or something. But on the way here to take my daughter to her class, like she was talking about all the things that are going on in the world, right? And the flooding and, the hurricane and flooding in Pakistan and all of this stuff. And it just kind of hit me right like solar plexus energy. And it just kind of inflamed all the way up through my heart chakra, front and back. And I was like, damn, this is like past trauma, like coming up. Like this is like past lives, like trauma. And like I feel all of this like welling up emotions, like this feeling of wanting to like, cry. And there goes a squirrel, right? Maybe prepare for the next disaster, right? Like there's that impending doom sort of feeling. And I'm like, we've been here before, right? Like if you're feeling that energy, we've been here before, and not just in this lifetime and the traumas that we've dealt with in this lifetime, but this is generational. This is probably past life, if you believe in past life, right? So let's see if I can get myself a little room here. Okay. And see what Spirit wants to share with us today. They're like saying to me, they're showing me like, kind of like the, what is it called? The masticating juicer, right? Like as a collective, we're being like put through this thing, right? Yeah, there's an ending coming here, and we are here bearing witness to it. Okay, I'm not saying that the world is ending. Okay, I'm not going into the reckoning, right? But there is an energetic shift happening. There is a call for us to heal this trauma, okay, on the world, the trauma on our beings, right? Yeah. Okay, the upper world. The messages that are coming in, right? Like it's definitely making it hard to sleep. Last night I couldn't go to sleep. I only got like 3 hours of sleep last night, and that's been happening more and more as this energy is coming up to the surface. Yeah, Time Master. Okay, we're shifting from the 11s to the 12s, and that's why we feel that pressure in our heart chakra. Okay, you can almost see that infinity symbol here. It's kind of curved, right? That infinity symbol is kind of like it's being like pressure from the heart coming out. And things are shifting. Things are changing. They want me to look at the bottom. Yeah, okay, the rainbow. Right? Two timelines are merging. Two energies are merging. And it is a challenge, right? Like they're showing me this is the challenge of the new empire, right? I was telling my daughter this morning, I said, she was talking about global warming, and I said, well, why do you think that most great empires like are not here anymore, right? Most great empires are not here because climate changed their ability to live their lives, and people moved on, right? That is what happens over the timing of civilization. Yeah, it's getting hot, the sun. Okay, and Mother Earth is carrying the burden. They're showing me this of Mother Earth carrying, okay, that 10 of Wands. Mother Earth is carrying the burden and doing as much work as she can. But the energies are not, they're not really providing. It's not, the Empress is not in existence. It's an Emperor's world right now. Okay, the Empress is just trying to hold it all together. Yeah, see? She stands there watching the world implode. And there's nothing she can do. Okay? And it's very collective because I can feel that energy, right, within my own life, right? The energy of feeling like the world is imploding, right? Like I'm kind of walking that same path. Yeah. The owl, right? Staying up at night, trying to process the end of the 11s. Okay, trying to process the messages that are coming through. Yeah, we're shedding the past, completing a cycle, and being reborn. The serpent and soul retrieval. Okay, in whatever way that means for you, it is important that you understand it, that you accept it, right? Again, Pachamama is asking us to release that which has burdened our heart. And to understand, I mean, look at that. Like, that's the darkness, the fire, right, is behind it. Our heart within the fire, right? This is a challenging time. I'm not going to lie, right? The work that we can do on our own, okay, is to find the sweetness within our own aspects and try to share that with others. Okay. So give us some advice here, Spirit. Okay, for anyone that is feeling with that reliving of the trauma. So funny, the High Priestess. Okay, keep manifesting. It's all available to us. It's all part of why we came here at this time. It's in our Akashic records. And I love this. Those are my initials right there. The High Priestess, okay? Listen to the moon cycles. Listen to, understand the chains that are binding. Like, look at those ankles. Understand that you are breaking free. Okay? Breaking free from the 11s. 2, right? That's a 2, but it's the 1-1, right? Breaking free from the 11s. 9 of Swords, and there's a fear in knowing this, right? Like, it's like, I know that I am having to transform. Like, she's got the blue butterfly tattoo, right? Like, it's like she's being thrown into the open grave, right? Like, she doesn't have the ability to fight this. Okay, she's being thrown into the open grave because it's like her old energy is being sacrificed, like her old world is being ended. I started writing last year my first fictional book, and it kind of reminds me of part of the storyline that Spirit was giving to me of this, like, immortal, right, beings, and living underneath this pyramid. Okay, so let me get that card. Okay, Two of Cups in reverse. Okay, there are things within your community that you cannot hold on to. Okay, you can hold on to the love that you have for yourself. You can hold on to what you know, but I've got strength and judgment here. You're not going to get closure. Okay, you are not going to get closure. Your higher self, right, knows the truth, knows that you chose to come here in this time. They wanted me to look at the middle just now before I shuffled it. Queen of Swords, and there's the Emperor, right? Like, for a long time, I feel like the Queen of Swords has been fighting against this transformation. There's all the blue butterflies around her, right? But the Emperor was not going to leave their kingdom for this. Okay, you know, isn't that how it always happens at the end of a civilization, right? Like, the Emperor stays trying to keep control until the end. Sometimes they sacrifice the feminine, right, to try to appease the gods. That's been like the theme. Yeah, there's a wish here, though, for a different world where the feminine and the masculine rise up and come into this creation energy together, right? Leaving behind all of that past life, all of that trauma. Yeah. Okay, the Hermit. When the feminine comes out of this grave, so to speak, and sees the world gone into the winter, right? What is she going to think? What is she going to think, right? Being on that, they're like saying like the precipice of something so different. And knowing that this is a change, okay? Fire, metamorphosis, Mother Earth, the crystals, and the food supply even. The coming together here is as it's meant to be. But we've got to keep that strength within our mind. Yeah, there they say Ace of Swords, right? See the compass, right, on that flower? Mother Nature will provide the way. We just have to believe that this is our metamorphosis. We just have to listen to these signs. Okay, Five of Swords. Don't be like the zombies that are walking towards, like, this is reminding me of, my daughter was showing me some videos on TikTok of the hurricane, and people, right, the waters go out and people are out there walking, and I'm like, don't do that. Spirit's like, don't do that, right? You know, the truth is that it's time to set yourself free from all of this right now, right? Take your truth and move away. Don't be a zombie, right? Don't be in that energy. Yeah. Okay, full in reverse. Your start is different from everyone else, right? You have a different perspective. You are seeing the future in a different way than anyone else, and you know that you're moving towards something much better, right? The 12s. So much better. Yeah, Nine of Wands. And you will be protected on the other side. And they're showing me these like rune carvings on here. And they are saying here, right? Like, all of the angels are kind of like following behind. Like, you will be protected. This is a protected path. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. Okay, they're working for you to provide. And she's got, right, the like a cup here. So she's got her food, she's got all of her shields, she's got all of her pentacles. You're going to be provided for. Yeah, okay. The Hangman in reverse. Your part of your strength is almost like being, right? Like they're showing me like the Salem witch trials, like, right? Part of your strength is that you will not succumb to what they want you to do. You're following your own truth. You're doing what you know is right. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. And as such, you are more or less feeding the snake, right? Forcing the change. Changing your cosmic energy, right? And there at the bottom, you will be given the 10 of Cups. Okay, and great success. 6 of Wands, right? But it's because you know and you believe and you are following. Any other messages here, Spirit? Yeah. I want to talk more to, this is more the travelers, right? Yeah, 8 of Wands, hearth fire, right? Again, we're all feeling the fire within our heart chakras. The important thing is that we all keep talking to each other, that we all keep working together, that we keep rising up together, right? Blasted oak, you might be getting kind of, right, thrown into this by surprise. I was just looking at the clock, and for some reason, I mean, it's like 17 minutes and almost 18 minutes, but for a minute the clock looked like 1111, right? Like you might actually feel like you're being tossed out of the 11s, right? Moving away from the 1111s. Like for at least a week now, I've been seeing 1 2 3 4 and 1 2 3 like everywhere. Yeah, there's the 11. The Woodward, right? The way of the old strength is changing. And you see that little baby, right? That little baby tree. We're planting this new future. Okay. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, we can no longer stay in our protected little cocoon, right? It's time to move forward, but we will be protected as we move forward. Okay. It may feel frustrating that you have to move forward. The moon on the water, right? You may feel very alone and isolated, but they're reminding us, right? Like we are all collectively, you are not alone. Okay. Yeah, 2 of Cups. You're attracting your tribe. You're attracting those that feel the fire of the heart as well. Yeah, this is a new day. Ace of Arrows, the breath of life. And the breath of life is the card that I pulled out this morning when I like to pull a card in the morning before I leave the house, and it was the breath of life. It wasn't from this deck, it's another deck. And I've seen this card coming up again and again in the readings that I've been doing for the Soul Path readings right now this week. Again, we're being given a new direction, right? And this is very much a new life path. And it's so interesting because there's this energy of, right? Like, I mean, we chose this. Like, we came into this world knowing that this is what we were going to do, right? We're returning home. In many ways, we're resetting the timelines, right? Merging timelines came out earlier, and we're kind of resetting the timelines. Like, we're merging timelines, we're resetting things, right? because there have been two different paths going at the 11-11, right? The 11 over here, the 11 over here, and it's converging, and it's creating the new 12 timeline. Okay, and those of us that have that kind of high awareness, like, you know, the salmon, like it's almost like we can smell it. Like, oh, there's this one reader that every now and again, like when I get on the treadmill or something, like their videos pop up. I want to say that it's Green Eyes, okay, but I love the fact that she smells the energy, okay, and that's, the salmon can smell that energy and find their way home, even though they haven't been there, right, for this whole lifetime. Four of Arrows in reverse. The time of rest is kind of gone. I believe that. I have not been sleeping, right? The King of Cups has moved strongly into the water, okay, into their emotions. They're preparing for their flight, right? They're preparing for their work on the path. Yeah, they know that there are ways that they're going to have to carry the feminine as we explore this new timeline. They are preparing for that. Okay, Page of Pentacles, the links, right? They are looking out for where are things going to be most productive. How can I protect things the best way? Well, the feminine energy, the seer, right, is really tuning in, right? Look, she's got the death here in her heart, really tuning into the emotions and the psychic patterns of where we are going and what it all means, right? Their head and heart is coming into harmonization. Okay, can I see it? I can't reach it, but can I see it? Oh, come on, Spirit. Oh, it's the King of Swords. And you know that King of Swords has been coming out for like 2 weeks. So, again, looking at the waters as well in a different way is the masculine, okay? Yeah. Four of Wands. There's a celebration in coming into our fire, coming into our collective, like, into the collective flame, okay? Very shamanistic. There are those that are afraid, right? There are those that are afraid, Queen of Pentacles, to leave the home, to leave the nest, to move forward, but know that there's nothing left in this timeline for us, okay? Five of Stones will endure this. Again, the earth, the rock people, spirit guides, ancestors, they're all going to show us where to go and provide for us along the way, right? You will be given signs. The stars will talk to us. Just know that and, you know, have that faith, okay? Let's close it off with a little oracle from the Solar Oracle deck. It's a tiny little deck of 20 cards, right? I love it because that's judgment, right? It's giving us a very clear message. Yeah, feed your soul right now. 19, that's the sun. Again, the world is heating up. Our heart chakras are heating up, but the universe is providing everything to protect you from all of that and will bring you happiness, okay? At the bottom, again, right, intuitively, you know, we've got 3 new moons to really have this awareness come through. You're going to feel the emotions as we go through this cycle of opening up to this great awareness that's coming in, but it is what it is. It's where we are. And Spirit is saying, again, travelers, it is the season. they're talking to me about when you're a baby and it's tummy time, right? You're building up the strength right now. So just believe that. Just caregive for yourself and honor all of these like crazy emotions that are coming up to the surface. Okay, all of this sort of reliving of trauma. Okay, it's all right. It is what it is, but know that it's all right. Okay, you're just feeling it come up to the surface because we're getting so close to those timelines coming together. All right, so love you guys. Have a beautiful day. I am going to try to close my eyes and have a tiny rest. And I did Gemini's reading late yesterday, and I'll upload that. All right. So I love you guys. Be good, and I will see you later. Okay. Bye.